So we're here at this hackathon, this solutionary series up in the mountains in Catskills. And for me, the reason that we all came here was that we are inquisitive people, I think with a leaning towards holistic biomimicry, connection to land, connection to heart, connection to humans. We've got that leaning, but we all seem to have a technological common ground. We're either web developers, game designers, AI programmers, we're looking into the machine to bring answers about our own humanity, about our relative position with nature, maybe about spirit or what's beyond our senses.
So, getting your project to be digestible by others. Step one, pull out your notepad, pull out your ChatGPT and just speak. Everything you know about your project, everything you love about it, all the ideas you've had. Don't have any filters, don't hold back. Ask it to repeat it back to you and don't leave anything out. You read it, if you feel like it's not quite getting it or it misunderstood something, do it again. Yeah, that's great, but fix this part. Do that until you feel like it completely understands you.
Basically a workspace that you think of an idea and then it just creates the program for you. And they call it vibe coding now, which is crazy, right? Like, you think, here I am working sound and vibrations and they're calling it vibe coding, and we're just kind of entering this connection with everything to the point where we can manifest based on just our thoughts, like business at the speed of thought or creativity at the speed of thought.
We're missing the part of understanding what it is that we captured. And I've been trying to build that. So my idea would be, and I started working on this last night at 1 in the morning, I have some prototypes that basically take and collect a bunch of information, turn it into something that's more meaningful. From a programming perspective and a computer science perspective, there's a bunch of noise words, there's a bunch of stuff that we don't even need. So I get rid of all that stuff. I have something called the coherent word ocean that basically takes the essence of what you're saying and stores it in a graph that has nodes that are connected, because that's the structure I'm trying to build. I'm trying to say, oh, this is my crystal. I can go to this crystal like a looking glass or something and get an answer. And then I can go and say, hey, AI model, tell me what the user wants to do here.
And one of the things in this device, you could actually locate, if you have a problem spot, or if you have frequencies that might not be harmonious in your environment, it'll allow you to see this. That's one side of it, but it could also be used as a type of astronomy tool, because there's a lot of scalar, longitudinal type of waves that are being emitted by pulsars and all sorts of cosmic stuff that's impacting us and that has an effect on us, I think, too. So it would be a way to kind of also see there's a type of storm going on right now.
And it takes a certain level of just complete selflessness to allow the whole system to flow. And when we start to, for a beautiful self-preservation of our dignity or whatever it is, I understand why we don't want to. But it is so powerful for me when a group are yes and 100, and the nutrients are flying, and I feel trust because of your generosity. I know it's not easy to come up, but to come up here and speak for your heart and to gift the thing that's most important to you, I'm fucking wow. You dared say that in front of me.
The fall of civilization and humanity's responsibility towards the reconciliation of the harm that we have caused on the planet, and I think about deeply what that looks like. We will not stop collapse. We are in collapse now. We will continue to be in collapse. It's part of a sine wave, and it is a natural system.
There's a lot of wisdom and a lot of ancient things that I have access to that I am nervous about putting into technology and losing that the humanity, losing the connection to the earth, and I would love to be part of bringing the two worlds together in a way that actually serves us as spirit living in human bodies with the earth and using technology to improve our quality of life instead of disconnecting us from our bodies and the earth. And that's all I have.
And I just happen to be able to feel and see beyond this dimension into others and work with the body, with the land. So my idea is to create an app that people can input their birth data into and essentially discover the ways in which we're connected to each other and what our connection points are based on human design. So in human design and Gene Keys, you are given or shown the frequencies that you embody and the innate gifts that you come in with, and this app would help you see where you are attracted to people, what relationships you might have, and it will give you a sense of potentially how to organize yourselves in groups to best support community and what we're doing together.
I would not let go, no. And sometimes when you sit on the shores and you listen to the waves, you can hear the slaves and the chains they used to clang. And all of a sudden you get a shiver up your back and you look at your goosebumps and there you'll see the plan. It's a map at the back of your mind. They call it Atlas, the place where the vertebrae intersects with the brain. And if you see that pattern just once, you'll never look at the waves the same way again. And it's in the rain, and it's in the sand, and it's in the land, and the clouds, and the trees. And if you went to the depths that I've been, you'd not try to stand amongst man. Instead, you'd live upon your knees. Because it doesn't matter if you're here or if you're there, if you're in the past or in the future. If you bring your hand to your ear, then you'll start to hear the prayer. And it says, will you remember beyond your life? Will you remember when I'm no longer your husband or wife? Will you assemble some friends around a fire just like this? Will you smoke a blunt, drink some piss, and let some poetry spill from your lips?
Is there even a song that I'm knowing? Like a sense. I kind of feel those three. And it's this beautiful idiocy of like, I don't get it. And that's closer to getting it than when I thought I got it. I'm moving back.